Hey guys, it's Elizabeth here from 40 and Fish. I'm just giving y'all an update on some things that I'm working on at the moment. Apologize for the glasses, but I was just working, so I want to step out here. And one thing I wanted to share was I've got my 40-gallon tote for the pond project that I'm going to work on this summer. So this is 40-gallon Tough Stuff product. I got it at Tractor Supply. Recommendation of Rachel Leary. Holds 40 gallons. In the coming few weeks, I'm going to start filling it up. Probably let rainwater fill it up a little bit. Add some mosquito bits to prevent any mosquito larvae building up. But other than that, maybe lay down some substrate and start adding some pond plants. It's still way too early. Today's March 1st as I'm recording this. Still way too early to add any fish or anything like that. But I'm hoping to eventually add some native fish. We'll see. My backup plan is some white cloud minnows. Or some killifish. I'll figure it out. I want to do some native killifish, but we'll figure that out. My backyard's currently a mud pit. I turned the compost, believe it or not, at the end of fall, that was completely full of leaves. It was packed as much as I could, and you can see how much it shrunk. So I guess it is working. It looks good. It didn't do too much over the winter, but now that things are warming up, I turned it. I'm going to try to get that going again. It was raining today, so I didn't put the tarp on it, but probably after this video, put the tarp on it. And this is the disaster. That's our garden. So we have a problem. And whoever were the inhabitants of our house before we bought it decided to plant some ornamental bamboo. And it's been a horrible struggle getting this bamboo up because it will not die and it keeps popping up. The reason we got to get it out is because I'm going to be building some raised garden beds, and the bamboo will pop right through those raised garden beds, and you can't really remove it without disturbing all the other plants. It is horrible. Got the bird feeder back up. I need to go back there and figure out what's going on with the native garden. I checked it yesterday. Nothing seemed to be popping up, so we'll see. And oh my goodness, there's a squirrel with a bag of McDonald's. I'm not lying. What on earth? Oh my gosh. I did not plan this. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Some fish from Imperial Tropicals. I'm just checking to see how it came in. Let's look through everything. I can feel heat. That's a good sign. One time I had a fish shipping mishap. It was not the fault of the shipper, but luckily the fish came through okay, but delivered to the wrong house. Here's their card. And let's see how they turned out. Alright, whoa. Nice. They've got heat packs. And these are pretty hot. That's good. Alright, well packaged. Oh, I see. See fishies. Alright, we should have 6 salt and pepper Corydoras. I've never had Corys before, so this should be interesting. Kiki is saying hi. Ooh. It's kind of hard to see them through the plastic, even with my eyes. If I do that. Come here. These are cool. These are going to be cute. Alright, I'm going to set that gently over here. And I ordered, let's see, oh, she's going to help. She's like, oh, you got me food? Oh, nice. This is the emerald. The emerald rainbow fish. A little stressed out. We'll acclimate. And then, uh-oh, okay. Oh, pretty small. This is the Elena Rainbow, and it's unsexed. It's pretty small, still juvenile. Took the risk on this because even the females are pretty colorful. So, don't know if it's male or female yet. But for those of you that are wondering how to acclimate, here's what I do. I literally take the bags. Here's my tank that they're going to go into. And I just set them in. I float them. Now, if they're in the mesh, breathable, or not mesh, what am I saying? Breathable bags. And usually it tells you if they come in. You're actually not supposed to acclimate in the water. That can suffocate them. So, most places give instructions on how to do that. Let's put our emerald in. And then let's put our Corys. Really excited about them. They look very cute. I like these guys a lot. Already I can tell they're going to be fun. And then we'll let them just sit there for 30 minutes and just kind of float at the top. And I'll be back in 30. Okay, so it's been actually, I gave it about 45 minutes just because I lost track of time. Fish have acclimated. So I know I'm going to get the comment, why didn't you drip acclimate? That's a different method. And I do drip acclimate for more sensitive species, mostly just my shrimp whenever I get them. But in this case, that wouldn't necessarily be a good thing since these were shipped to me. Thus, they've been sitting around in their own waste for a while. And actually, when you open up these bags, I know this is going to sound weird, but when the oxygen hits the water, the ammonia spikes. And just leaving them there in those conditions, that can actually be worse. So I'm actually going to use a different method called the Plop and Drop. It sounds so bad, but it's what it's called. And basically, I have a bucket and a chair right here. It's going to be out of frame, unfortunately. I don't have anyone to help me film with this. But I put this over the bucket, the net, and I empty the fish into that net. It drains all the water through, the fish stay in, and then I drop it in. So I'm actually going to do the Corys first. So that's these guys. Oh, hey buddies. Oh, I really like them. They're going to be cool. Alright, I love that they tied it like this because all I have to do is pull up, maybe. There goes the tie. And this is double bagged like this. So I'm going to push this through. I guess y'all don't see what I'm saying, like this. I'll just do that down here because it's a little bit easier. And then, okay, so here we go. We have the bag that's underneath. I'm going to take some scissors. I'm going to cut a corner that's going to be big enough for the fish to slip out of. Now this is where it gets a little difficult because if you're not holding onto it properly, it can fall over under its own weight with the water, and then you have fish everywhere. That actually happened to one of my, one of the Bosmani in here. And luckily he ended up okay, but it was kind of scary for a little bit. Alright, let me cut this. And because, again, I don't want there being too much downtime. Let's pour. Oh my goodness, there's some stuck. Get out. There we go. There's one that's just not letting go. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're making this more traumatic on you. Alright, let me get the biofilter out that somebody put with that. Whoever shipped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. And they are wiggling. I don't know if you can see. I'm actually going to move the camera a little bit so you guys can see here. Here the Corys in the net. All right. I'm going to put this back. Hi, Kiki. And I'm going to release them. Come on, guys. Unfortunately, I have to do it this way. I assume those are Cory eggs that just fell out. Not sure what those fish are eating, which is kind of concerning. And they're gone. they're hidden. All right. Next up, I'm just going in order. Emerald. He's looking a little bit better. Colored up a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm guessing, that's when he'll be a little bit better off. That's my guess. All right. So I cut off the top for that one because it didn't have a rubber band. I'm going to do the same push down thing. I don't have to go as far because this is a smaller bag. I'm going to cut the corner and dump it into here. This one should be a little easier since it's just one. And here we go. Here we go. And they put these little sponges in, which is good as filter media for them. But I have to get that out. All right. Come on, sir. Ooh, his gills are a little pink. Which I'm going to talk about the quarantining in just a second. As you can see, I didn't quarantine. There's a reason for that. I'll get to it later. And then last but not least, our Elena. This one should be interesting. This is the one, I've seen such gorgeous pictures of these guys. Elena Rainbows. And I'm really excited. But I did take a risk because it could be a female, which means the colors will be duller. But luckily, with the Elena, it looks like, from what I've seen, there still should be some color. So I am taking a risk with this one. Not that there's anything wrong with females. Definitely not. Right, Kiki? Kiki's my cat that's over here. And boom! Al and I went off to go hide, and he's in the plant. Alright, so let's see. Let me change this over here. Al and I don't know if you guys can see him. Somewhere in this corner. Freaking out. I don't blame him. Trying to figure out where the Cory cats went. Oh, I see one. I don't know if y'all can see it the way I've got it angled. Hopefully. Blend right in. No, oh, a couple in the sand. Just checking everything out. Okay. And where did the other one go? Oh, he's over here. Emerald's over here. He just looks silver right now. Oh, no, never mind. That's the emerald, I think. No. It's just my Bosmati flashing. For a second, I'm like, what? Yeah, that's one of my Parkinsoni females. So that's going to be hard trying not to get him mixed up. And this one's hiding with a Corydoras over here. In any case, why did I not quarantine? I don't have an extra tank for quarantine. It's going to be my next project. Resealing one of my aquariums that I have, a 29-gallon. I'm going to turn it into a quarantine tank. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to add some Icex and one of my dewormers in here. And that'll be in a future video where I talk more about that. So I'll dose the tank, change the water tomorrow, just keep a general eye out on things. No, it's not great. You should always quarantine, but I don't really have the ability at the moment to. because I don't have a quarantine tank. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And please, if you like this material, like and subscribe. If not, let me know, at least in the comments.